Camerier, Sarah Gray, you can rest in the cottage for the night if you think it's safe to do so.
I'd like to rest somewhere more familiar, out in the countryside.
That's fine with me. Returning to the horses. Camara sets Troy on the back of her horse. Lamella on Sarigaz. Let's continue on a little further, Sarigre. Then we'll rest for the night.
Roll the usual checks, please. Animal handling included.
Bardic inspiration to Sarigre.
Thank you. Excellent. 26 for survival. Animal handling, 16 bardic inspiration included.
No problem. That's 12 for perception. And 8 for animal handling.
Camerier, it takes a minute for your horse to settle. Still not used to you. Plus your new prisoners. You both ride. The sun finally finishing its descent behind the horizon. The stars glimmer, a very light drizzle of rain starting to fall. Sari Gray, with that survival check, you find a nice small clearing near a rocky outcrop, a few thick trees surrounding almost all sides. You all set up camp there, the very light rain still going. The campfire burns and casts beautiful shadows as you both settle down.
Camarier, would you be alright by yourself if I went hunting for our dinner? He looks at Troy and Lamel, who are still bound and gagged near the campfire.
I'll be fine and dandy. Sarigre, thank you. Camarier plays a mellow, jovial melody on her flute, bestowing bardic inspiration to him again. Good hunting.
Most general, thank you.
Sarah Gray, roll another survival check, or nature, to see how well you hunt down and kill any animals.
Plus bardic inspiration, that's 17 total.
Within 30 minutes, you return with a dead adult deer, carrying it effortlessly.
Camarier is constantly watching Troy and Lamel, whilst also reading the Maid and the Goliath book.
Sarigre began skinning or butchering the deer and getting the meat cooked.
Camarier sets her book and glasses aside, getting Lamel over and sitting beside her. If you and Troy want to eat tonight, you will cooperate and answer all my questions. Camarier yanks her gag off.
Lamel looks Camara dead in the eyes glimmering in the firelight, soon watering and bursting into tears. Please, I can't keep this up. I just want to go home. I want to go home to my family.
Insight check. That's 15.
Despite how distraught Lamel looks, this seems too much, as if rehearsed a few times in the past, although there's a slight taste of truth in her voice when she mentions her family.
Your sub-story won't work on me, Lamel. Although you say you have a family. But I don't think you've ever taken them into consideration, especially since you're all the way out here, worshipping a creature that possesses dangerous capabilities.
Of course I take them into consideration. Just because I'm all the way out here doesn't mean that I don't think about them.
Tell me then. Let's hear about your family.
I have a child at home, a son. He's most likely around 14 now.
And where is your home?
My former home, really. Persko, north of Imnescar.
Insight check. I'll cast Enhance ability first, Wisdom. With advantage, 23.
No signs of deceit. Lamel looks at you with a straight face, eyes still focused on you.
And who's looking after your son? What's your child's name?
My sister. And fuck off, I'm not saying you haven't the right.
Listen, Lamel, I have a child. I'm speaking mother to mother here. I ran away once from my former lover or my daughter. It was one of the worst decisions I ever made. I'll never admit it to my daughter's face. Out of shame. She says she understands why, but even then I haven't told her the truth. My point being, children need their parents. They deserve that amongst other things. Have you truly no longing to see your son again? Being a parent, it's not a title you can discard. You always will have that responsibility, whether you want to admit it or not. Can you really look me in the eyes and say that you choose this fanaticism over your family? Camarier crouches in front of her, looking right into her pupils.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion check? 21.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Why do you make sense of things like that? Lamel cries again, this time authentically, squeezing her eyes shut.
So do the right thing, renounce this craziness, and let's set things right.
Roll one more persuasion check.
That's a natural 20. Plus 10. So 30 total.
Holy smokes.
Lamel lowers her head, nodding. I don't want to live like this. Please, please take me back to Persko. I want to try and change things.
Sarigre has been watching or listening to everything that's been said. He grabs Troy by the collar of his robes, removing his gag.
You motherfuckers, you think you can just say the right words and change minds like that? Not with me, you sons of bitches.
Troy, this is madness. The way we're going, we could have died back there.
Gadford would have rewarded us for fighting in his name.
No, Troy, I highly doubt that. We're merely pawn pieces on his chessboard. The pawns are the weakest and get sacrificed the most.
Sarigre yanks Troy closet to tankard. What's it to be then, Troy? If that doesn't frighten you, then I'd be more than willing to throw you into its open arms.
Spoken like a true killer. I like that. Troy smiles wickedly. You've truly got fire in you, dwarf. Invoked by the sight of battle, I reckon, or from watching loved ones die. Oh yes, I know the feeling.
I've fought in many battles and seen many people I cared about meet a grisly, bloody end. The heart of a warrior is not to be tampered with, cultist scum.
Dangerously close to striking a nerve, weren't we? Don't be ashamed of your past, dwarf. We've all had to spill blood to achieve our missions. Even if the mission was somewhat pointless, even if a battle is won, another one soon rears its ugly head. Despite how many times you win, the war is still prevailing in the ever-fading distance.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but your words do carry truth. You've also been in the heat of battle in the past. Soldier? Mercenary?
Soldier, commander, mercenary, killer for hire. At one point. But you speak as if it were something that I took to heart. All of that is nothing but a prelude to what comes soon. Whether in this lifetime or the next, Jatro will arise and bestow upon us his beautiful paradise. Soon there will be no more battles, no more wars, no famine, no illness, no sadness. He will make it so. That is his promise. That is his will. All loved ones and believers will his children, safe under his wisdom and benevolence. Soon there will be no more battles, no more wars, no famine, no illness, no sadness. He will make it so. That is his promise. That is his will. All loved ones and believers will be his children, safe under his wisdom and benevolence.
INSEE check. Dirty 20.
Troy believes every word he just said. He meant them. Every single one.
I don't know what's worse. The fact that you're believing all this, or that you actually want to go through with it.
You make it seem like I'm out to help destroy the realms. I want to help make them safer and better for as many as possible. Under the great Gavro, we'll all be safe and under his protection.
Troy, we both know the greater the promise, the less true it will most likely be.
You haven't pledged yourself to him. You don't have an inkling of what strength and security the great Gatro possesses, both of which he has bestowed upon myself and Lamel. Beautiful magic and strength, pure magical power.
I'll look where that got you.
You think these binds will hold me indefinitely? I'll free myself from them. Just wait.
If Gatro does arise, you won't be around to witness it. You'll either be in jail or 6 feet under.
Empty words and empty threats, horned one.
Troy, from one soldier to another, do you really want to devote yourself to an unrealistic cause?
Roll a persuasion check.
Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you. That's 12 total.
I don't expect a non-believer to understand the lengths I will go to achieve this future. A safe, beautiful, benevolent future.
I believe that there's a good man in there, Troy, a rational, level-headed soul. You will return to Imnescar and be held responsible for any crimes you've committed.
Whatever you say. Don't tell me Lamel gets a free pass, though.
Not at all. I'm reluctant, but I'll face the consequences. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't frightened, though, honestly.
Once dinner is prepared, everyone will have some Camarilla feeding Lamel and Troy by hand, since they're going to remain restrained.
You all have a delicious dinner, along with some clean water. Camarilla, Sari Gray, are you both turning in for the night?
I want to ensure that our prisoner remains so. I'll keep watch for the first half a night.
So be it. Sari Gray, you watch as Camarilla climbs into her tent.
One more Bardic Inspiration first.
Excellent. Sari Gray, roll a perception check as you keep a close watch on everything and everyone.
Natural 20. Plus 4. And Bardic Inspiration 27 altogether.
Nicely done, Sari Gray. Nothing much disturbs the tranquil night, save for a fox that darts off when you approach. Troy and Lamel remain bound and gagged. Lamel has fallen asleep, snoring extremely lightly. Troy looks like he's in prayer as he tries to mouth a sermon. The night continues on. Roughly 4 hours later, you awaken Camarilla by ruffling her tent. You swap posts. Sari Gray, you retreat into your tent, getting some rest. Camarilla, roll a perception check, please.
That's a natural one. Plus 5.
You get distracted by the book you're reading, fully immersed in its contents, Hours fly by. The sun soon rises. Its welcome, warmth, a beautiful feeling.
Sarigre zoenermerge van his tent in plain clothes. Kamari, how long have you been reading?
Kamari nearly jumps, gasping. Oh mon Dieu. Vous m'avez fait peur. You frightened me, Sarigre. Not too long, about 3 hours.
Camaraderie, you check your surroundings. Lamel is still resting, but Troy is gone.
Comment ai-je pu laisser faire K? Je suis vraiment bête. Mon Dieu, non. How could I let that happen? By the gods.
Going back in time, enter Bronson, Caleria, and Emma. You all sit around the campfire, embracing its light and warmth like an old friend.
So how have you both been? I take it getting into a fight with several giant trees wasn't planned.
Far from it. We've been okay. Been to many different places and met several people since we last met.
As expected. Where's Alexandra and Kamari then? They haven't left the adventuring life behind, surely.
Kamara is with a good friend of mine on the same mission as us but taking a different route. Long story. Alexandra is dead. She got killed in battle against a swarm of goblins. She fought valiantly. We're close to resurrecting her, but we're to finish this job first.
Oh my gods. Poor Alexandra.
Bronson nods solemnly. What about yourself? Keeping well and busy, I hope. How's Budbrook and its residents?
Budbrook is doing decent. There was a fair bit of tension stirring due to Edwin's demise. Don't blame them, frankly. But things are settling down now. I'm working on establishing trade with other towns and villages. As for why I'm out here, I'm working on a lead to find something. I thought I'd stop momentarily and meditate. During my meditation is when the forest decided to become sentient and form an army of giant trees. Not something you see every day. And, in case either of you ask, I can't divulge what it is I'm tracking down. By covenant, I can't.
We've a knack for tracking. Maybe we can help if you share a little more information?
Roll a persuasion check. Caleria.
That's a 7.
I really wish I could, but the agreement stands. I won't go against that.
Well, thank you for your help, Emma. Feel free to stay with us for the night.
Thank you. I'll be off in the morning. I can't afford to waste any time after I've rested.
You're really determined to track this thing down, aren't you?
What gave it away? Emma raises an eyebrow before getting properly settled, yawning quietly.
You all rest well, the night passing by benevolently. The next morning arrives, the warm sun beginning to flood the horizon. True to her words, Emma is gone when you both awaken. Back in Imnescar, Jocelyn rests through the night in Elowen's office in a bedroll. Mutlu keeps watch in case anything happens. Come morning, Jocelyn, you feel Mutlu shaking you gently.
Sister Jocelyn, wake up.
What the Mutlu? What time is it? Jocelyn yawns, rubbing her face.
Mutlu covers her mouth with his hand. Mother Elowen, she's talking in her sleep. Keep quiet and come look. He moves his hand away.
Jocelyn quietly gets up, crouching next to her mother, Mutlu beside her.
Lance, I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive my actions, my love.
Elowen continues to say that as she remains unconscious.
Mother? Can you hear me? Jocelyn whispers.
Lance, I love you. Please forgive me.
Jocelyn gently lays a hand on her forehead.
Her forehead is warm to the touch.
Mutlu casts Create or Destroy Water, conjuring 10 gallons of clean water in an open container. He gets some rags and rinses them, handing them to Jocelyn.
Thank you, Mutlu. Jocelyn tries to cool Elowen down, gently dabbing at her forehead.
Lance, I'm so sorry. Please, my love, don't leave me.
Mother, please wake up.
Please, don't leave me, my love.
Mother, wake up. It's me.
What's happening? Lance, Josie.
Mother Elowen sits up, eyes wide and her entire body sweaty.
Oh, thank you, Sune. Mother, are you all right?
Lance, where are you, my love?
Easy, Mother. It's okay. You're all right. Jocelyn sets a hand on her shoulder. Take a deep breath. Collect your thoughts.
Elowen rubs her face, palms shaking. I feel so strange, as if I've awoken from a deep dream.
You basically have... Mother, you've been unconscious for nearly a whole day now. Do you remember what happened before you lost consciousness?
Elowen nods, eyes closed. My head, it hurts so much.
Mutlu scoops a portion of the conjured water into a mug. Here, Ms. Elowen.
Elowen keeps her eyes closed, most of her hair concealing part of her face.
Mother, here. Jocelyn helps her mother imbibe some of the fresh water.
It takes a minute before Elowen speaks. Thank you both. Most refreshing. Elowen casts a healing spell on herself, the light dim and slightly lacking in potency. Even my magic feels affected. I don't know what's going on, but it's nothing beneficial. Jocelyn, sweetheart, do you have my glasses?
Jocelyn hands them to her.
Thank you. I need to shake this groggy sensation and think. I'm going down to Beatrix's bathhouse to relax and collect myself.
Would you like someone to go with you? You're not even 10 minutes out of a coma-like state, Mother Elowen.
I am aware of that, yes, but no thank you. I need some time to myself. The time spent in that unconscious state was the equivalent of sinking deep underwater whilst high on psychedelic mushrooms. Very crazy and claustrophobic.
Ma'am, I need a quick word with you before you go. It's significant. In private. No offense, Sister Jocelyn.
Very well. No offense taken. I'll be ready to talk when you're ready, Mother. Jocelyn hugs her gently, so glad she's conscious. I'm gonna go find Bronson and Camarilla.
Elowen hugs her daughter back, feeling better as she does so. Noted, sweetheart. And last I checked, they're either in the Fighting Guild or Poppy's Peculiar Pickings.
Thank you. I love you, Mother. Take care of yourself. Mutlu, thank you, and look after yourself. Sune bless you.
I love you too, Josie, I will. Soon bless your travels.
Going to Beatrix's bathhouse, Elowen, you pay for an isolated room for 2 hours. You go into a private changing room, stripping yourself of all your clothes and garments. You then head into your luxurious, pristine marble bathhouse room, sunlight pouring in through the skylight.
Elowen lets her hair down, literally untying it. She brings a towel, keeping her glasses on, feeling almost cleansed as fresh incense beautifully permeates the air. The bath is looking warm, having been filled with rich oils and bubbling formula. Slowly climbing in, after discarding her towel, setting it beside the bath's edge, Elowen lets the warm, exquisite water enrich and calm her, leaning her head back a little. A large bowl of fruit and bottles of wine are to the other side of her. Thin wisps of steam rise from the bath. She gets her body immersed and soaked, making herself comfortable. She sets her glasses to one side, after grabbing a cleaning cloth, washing her face delicately, not worries about any stains or smears since she removed her makeup back in the changing room. The bubbly scented water becomes like a second skin as Elowen begins to feel sleepy, the incense helping to add extra serenity to the room. She closes her heavy eyelids, sniffling quietly as some of the bubbles make contact with her nose. The gorgeous warm sun shines down on Elowen, making her smile. Elowen soon falls asleep, her dreams soon becoming disturbing.
Elowen, you dream of a memory shortly after Jocelyn was born. You and your beloved husband in your bed together, watching Lance gently rock baby Jocelyn back and forth. Your heart flutters, feeling invigorated with pure joy and excitement for this new period of your life.
You're so good with her, sweetie. A natural.
Thank you, my heart. Lance gently moves a corner of the blanket Jocelyn is wrapped in, revealing her eyes as she awakens.
Aw, look at her eyes, Lance. She's got your beautiful eyes. She's a true Langford. Elowen gently rests her head against Lance's shoulder, her glasses at an angle. Our own little family, my gorgeous soldier and our little angel.
With maybe another one later on down the line.
Maybe not. I love you so much, but the amount of pain back there in labor was overbearing. I don't know if I'm ready to do that again anytime soon. Besides, we'll have our hands full with little Josie.
Well, I'll be there a lot more now that I've some time off. I know that you've been unhappy with the amount of work I've been doing these past few months, Elowen. But that's going to change.
I'm not unhappy with your workload. You've been working hard for me and little Josie, which I'm extremely grateful for. You're doing what's best for our family. Elowen adjusts her glasses, smiling cutely as she leans in for a kiss.
I'd do it all over again if needed. Lance reciprocates Elowen's smile with one of his own, meeting her lips with his, melting into each other as they kiss tenderly. Even after the kiss concludes, Lance plants a sweet kiss on Elowen's forehead. I love you, Elowen. You and our baby girl.
Elowen chuckles adorably as Lance kisses her forehead, her cheeks smitten with redness. And I love you, Lance, you and little Josie.
Lance's eyes begin to bleed, his skin starting to melt like chocolate. Jocelyn is gone. The blanket she was wrapped in soaked in blood. The whole room begins to set itself ablaze, flames snaking and slithering through everything and everyone. Elowen, your own skin starts to peel and lurch off your body, your face soaked in sweat and insects.
What the hell's Lance, Josie?
You feel yourself sinking into the ground like a deforming wax statue in heat. Your body weight collapses in on you, feeling as if a dozen anvils have replaced your organ.
No. Someone help. Somebody help. Lance, Josie, someone please help us. Lady of Love, please.
Your vision goes dark, distorting, warping. The sensation of your shoulder being shaken awakes you.
Mother Elowen. Mother Elowen, wake up, Elowen.
Gasping, Elowen almost lurches forward, screaming, crying, and shaking.
Easy, Mother Elowen. You're okay.
Lance, Josie, they're burning.
Mother Elowen, breathe, relax. Take a deep breath.
Taking deep, focused breaths, Elowen's body relaxes. Then she realizes, Diana, why are you in here?
It's just no reason. It's just no reason.
No reason, really. We might not be in the temple, but please treat me with a decent level of respect.
My apologies, Mother Elowen.
Thank you. And just Elowen, please, Diana.
Yes, Elowen. Jocelyn and Mutlu asked me to keep an eye on you. Then I heard you scream, so I rushed in, seeing you having that nightmare of sorts.
Elowen retrieves her glasses, slipping them on as Diana explains, well, you might as well join me if you wish, Diana.
If you're sure, Elowen.
That I am.
Diana strips modestly before climbing in, the warm water a pleasant feeling.
Make yourself comfortable, Diana. Would you like some wine?
That'd be wonderful. Red, please.
Of course. Elowen pours Diana a goblet of red wine, handing it to her. To your health, Diana.
Aren't you drinking?
In truth, I don't imbibe due to many reasons, but in spirit I cheers to your health.
Gracias. Que Dios te bendiga. Lo aprecio muchísimo.
No problem. Elowen rubs her eyes gently, lifting her glasses up.
Drinking a small portion of her wine, Diana licks her lips nervously. Elowen, there's something that I must speak to you about once you're ready.
Well, no time like the present. Talk to me, albeit slowly. My head aches and pounds like a goblin war drum.
Yes, Elowen. It's Rover. He's been envisioning many premonitions and unsettling things in his prayers and dreams. Me and Jocelyn don't know what to make of them. We've asked Mutlu as well, but even he has little knowledge on the topic.
I see. Describe these premonitions.
Rover said that they contain red skies, 8 blurry circles, and a titan made of pure shadow.
That's rather disturbing indeed. I'm unsure as to what that all means, but I intend to find out.
There's one other thing that Jocelyn wishes to speak to you about personally, but only when you're ready. She's also planning to check out Mr. Haley's circuit tonight for anything suspiciously abnormal.
Mr. Haley's circ? Excellent. I'll be attending as well. I've got a few contacts within the circus. Hopefully they can pull their weight and help uncover any secrets of sorts.
I'll also be in attendance with Kirdem, if you want my help.
Thank you, Diana, but I should be fine. May I ask, who is Kirdem?
He's my boyfriend.
That's so sweet. What does he do?
He's a performer, a bard of sorts. He writes music, plays a variety of instruments, and sometimes does poetry.
Interesting. You say he writes music and the like?
That's correct, yes.
What about documentation?
Documentation. Where are you going with this?
That depends on your answer.
He's well educated, so I imagine so. But...
Excellent. Have him come see me later today.
Mother Elowen, I don't like where you're going with this at all. Explain what it is you're planning.
Planning? I'm not planning anything. That part's already done. As I said, have Kirdem come see me later on.
What are you putting together then? Diana finishes her goblet of wine, downing the rest. If this is nefarious in nature, Kirdem won't get himself involved, and neither will I.
Nothing nefarious, Diana. You can count on my word.
At least get some rest first.
I'm not tired, Diana.
Your eyes say otherwise.
Well, the rest of my body says otherwise.
You can fool your daughter and Mutlu all you like, but I'm not so easily tricked.
Diana, I have too many things on my plate right now. I'm going to relax here and enjoy the sun. You're welcome to stay, but I won't be debating with you any further. Elowen rubs her nose as it itches.
The calm before the storm. So be it. Pass the wine, please.
Elowen grabs the bottle, handing it to Diana, swiftly turning and sneezing afterwards, her throat feeling rough.
Que Dios te bendiga.
Thank you.
A few hours later, Elowen is in her office, applying her makeup, using a mirror on her desk.
Jocelyn knocks on her office door. Mother? May I speak with you?
Of course, Jocelyn. Come in. Elowen finishes applying her foundation, making a note to move on to the rest of her makeup shortly.
Jocelyn enters wearing a beautiful silk dress, a sapphire necklace, along with her holy amulet, fancy shoes, her hair done up in braids. She's wearing a little makeup.
Oh my goodness, you look so beautiful, Jocelyn. Who's the lucky lover?
There is none, Mother.
Well, why are you dressed up?
For Mr. Haley's cirque tonight. It's a classy place, you know that.
Of course. Silly of me to ask. Seriously, though, you look incredible, Jocelyn, but that's a deviation. What did you wish to discuss?
Jocelyn seats herself, almost raising an eyebrow as she watches her mother cough a little. Are you well, Mother? You sound a little worn down.
Just a dry throat is all.
Would you like some water?
Thank you, but I'm fine. Please, what did you wish to discuss?
It's about Alexandra.
Who's this individual?
My friend's friend, the poor lady who died in battle. the one they wish to resurrect.
Ah, yes, I remember now. I will provide your friends my aid and full support with the whole thing. If Mr. Haley's search gets us closer to finding Father Maxwell, then fantastic. But otherwise, I'll look into other options.
Mother, there's something else. I prayed to the Lady of Love earlier, asking her for guidance and advice on Alexandra's resurrection. She bestowed favor and her blessing upon me, granting me permission to perform the resurrection.
Really? Is that so? Elowen gets herself a tissue from her desk, covering her lower face.
Yes, it is, Mother Elowen. Whilst I understand that only a Grand Superior can authorize a resurrection, I feel as if Sune was granting an exception. What do you think about this?
A moment, Jocelyn, I need to sneeze. Elowen inhales sharply, trying to muffle a sneezing fit, her sneezes sounding harsh on her throat. After about 4 sneezes, she feels her sinuses calm down. Excuse me, sorry, sweetheart. You were saying?
Oh my gosh. Sune bless you, Mother. Are you sure you're all right?
Thank you. And yes, it's just a small cold, I think.
Jocelyn casts a lesser restoration spell on her mother, coating her in beautiful light. There, Mother, that should help.
Thank you, Jocelyn. And as for what you just informed me about, I don't really know how to respond to that. If the Lady of Love did indeed bestow upon to you her blessings and permission, then this is a new one for me. It's rare that the bond with Soon reaches the point where this happens.
So, could I resurrect her?
Assuming you're not lying to me about receiving Soon's blessing?
Why would I deceive you? This isn't something to lie about.
Elowen looks Jocelyn in the eyes.
Jocelyn looks her mother unfalteringly directly in the eyes. Her amulet begins to glow, almost vibrating. Elowen's also doing the same.
Elowen holds her amulet, feeling the comfortable, warm divine radiance emanating from it. Goddess of beauty and love, she gives us another sign. We thank you, Goddess of love. Please continue to bless and guide us all. Thank you, Goddess of love.
Thank you, Goddess of love. So be. Jocelyn holds her amulet as well, closing her eyes as the beautiful light warms her soul. The light gradually fades.
So be. Thank you, Soon. Elowen looks back up at her daughter, still grasping her amulet. That was tremendous. Such a beautiful sign from Lady Firehair herself. Where did you store Alexandra's body, Jocelyn?
In my personal quarters.
Lead the way. I'll get a diamond, and we can begin.
You wish to be present, Mother?
That I do, just in case.
Very well, Mother. Follow me.
Back to Calaria and Bronson. You both pack up camp after having breakfast. You continue your journey, traveling along the base of the mountains. I'll need the usual checks, please.
That's 18 for perception, and 19 for animal handling.
Survival check 15, and 11 for animal handling.
Very good. After an hour of riding, you come across the cave Ruran described. A few large rocks have fallen and are now blocking the entrance.
Bronson disembarks from his horse, approaching the blocked entrance. He will attempt to try and push the boulders away from the entrance.
Roll a strength check, Bronson.
Damn, only a 7.
You throw your whole body and weight into it, but the boulder refuses to budge.
May I recommend a bomb, Bronson?
I want to try and save them for a more dire situation. I'll try one more time. Bronson attempts to shove the boulders aside. That's 15.
With a lot of effort and physical strain, you push the second biggest boulder forwards and away from the entrance. 2 boulders remain side by side, but there's just enough room for someone to fit through. With a dexterity check, you can both slip through.
Calaria will hitch the horses to a nearby tree, then joining Bronson. Excellent work, Bronson. I reckon we can slip through that gap somewhat easily.
Ladies first.
Thank you, Bronson. Dexterity check, that's a 14.
You squeeze on through the gap rather easily, Calaria. Although one of your horns gets caught midway through, you manage to rectify the situation and finish slipping through the gap.
Bronson got 14 on his dexterity check.
As a dwarf, you have a much easier time going through the gap due to your stature. The inside of the cave is almost pitch black, your dark vision helping you both navigate as you enter. The cave walls are dented and covered in dried blood. A few decaying corpses litter the cave floor as you both venture further into the cave. None of the corpses look familiar to you. Most of the corpses have had their lower bodies ripped from them, or their flesh and muscles have been picked clean, leaving only their skeletons.
Holy gods, poor souls. Hopefully Beza isn't amongst them. Let's continue on stealthily, Bronson.
Agreed. Stealth is the best option here.
You all know what to do.
Total 15.
Dirty 20 total.
Roughly 2 minutes later, the cave opens up, revealing a large, deep area with dark water, a half-sunken ship tilted down, the bow completely submerged. The stern awkwardly sticks out. The rest of the open area contains repugnant-looking mushrooms and damp moss that line the room's corners. An unnatural gap in the ceiling near the ship allows the morning sunlight to burst through, illuminating most of the open area. One giant figure is roaring out as a male dragonborn climbs and scales the ship's exterior, evidently trying to climb up and put distance between him and this figure.
Caleria draws her longbow, firing 2 arrows at the giant figure once she's within 100 feet of range. One of the arrows land, dealing some damage.
Everyone roll initiative, please. So it's Caleria, Bronson, then giant figure.
Caleria has already re-equipped more arrows, firing another pair of arrows at the creature. The arrows strike true, one landing in its face, the other lodging itself in its chest after passing its flesh. She performs a menacing maneuver. She attacks, inflicting fear into the giant thing.
Bronson is still sneaking, making his way round and out of sight. Once he's close enough, he'll roar as he rages, weapon drawn, lunging at it. He swings twice, just barely missing, cursing aloud.
You recognize the giant Bronson, a troll, ferocious creatures. It growls a guttural growl, swiping with its claws. You get your chest slashed at twice, dodging the third attack. Your rage subdues most of the pain, keeping you focused.
Caleria keeps some distance, although she's making her way closer to the sunken ship, longbow still raised. She launches another 2 arrows at the damn thing. One merely strikes its torso. Nat 20 for the second arrow. Caleria squints and gets very lucky, her follow-up arrow landing in its eyeball.
Bronson smirks as the arrow gets launched into the troll's eyeball. He uses this chance to aim for the troll's legs, activating the blade's element rune, frost-coating his blade. Nat 20 for one of the strikes. Blood erupts from the troll's knee as Bronson batters the thing with the force of 10 men.
With a low, primal roar, the troll locks its gaze with you again, Bronson. The knee wound seems to begin to close as he brings his claws in your direction. 3 brutal strikes rain down upon you. Bronson, your chest now a bloody mess, deep open wounds exposed.
Caleria continues to make her way to the ship, more arcane arrows being fired the troll's way. The one arrow that does hit, she targets it to hit the troll's other knee to knock it prone using her trip attack. Success. The troll topples onto its back. Caleria nearly at the ship. How's the dragonborn?
The dragonborn is on the top deck of the ship, his bloodied clothing indicating his current state.
Hang in there. We'll help you momentarily.
Bronson leaps onto the downed troll, his blade now engulfed in flames, chopping at his heart region.
Bronson, how do you want to do this?
Bronson carves into his chest, the exposed heart soon being obliterated as Bronson repeatedly hacks and slams his weapon into it.
Caleria looks up at the dragonborn. It's safe now. You can come down.
It takes a minute or two, but the brass dragonborn makes his way down and to you both.
Thank you both. I know not of whom either of you are, but I bestow upon you my gratitude.
Your gratitude is appreciated, but it was nothing, really. You were in dire need, and we helped.
Your wounds, they look bad. We have potions.
A potion of healing would be divine, should you have any on your person.
That we do. Caleria hands the polite dragonborn one of hers.
Why, thank you, kind lady.
You're very welcome. Am I correct in guessing that you are Beza Sitvut?
Your guess is fruitful, for I am indeed Besa Sitvut. A pleasure to meet you both. I assume you didn't venture into this decrepit place completely on accident.
No, Ruin sent us. He's extremely worried about you. Apparently you disappeared rather abruptly.
Varan. God's graces to him. Yes, I did scurry off impulsively. Rather brainless of me, but I had good reason. But alas, my reason holds no weight now, as this abode holds naught but nothing significant. That vessel, however, in there lays numerous weapons from the departed, as well as an arcane scroll which I surreptitiously stashed before I was distastefully jumped by that troll.
What were you doing out here to begin with?
We can discuss that in great detail on the journey back to Imnescar.
Very well.
Back in Imnescar, Jocelyn leads Elowen into her private quarters.
Tell me, Jocelyn, why did you store Alexandra's body in here of all places?
I didn't want to keep it in the basement and risk anything happening to it, because of everything that's been happening.
I see. Good thing you did so.
Exactly. Jocelyn retrieves and prepares Alexandra's corpse, ensuring that it's still in pristine condition.
She looks so content and graceful.
Even in death, some people never lose their beauty.
Indeed. Now I have a diamond on me. I'll perform the resurrection first in case something goes wrong.
Very well, Mother.
Elowen sets a hand on Alexandra's forehead, holding the diamond in her other hand. She begins speaking a series of arcane words, her diamond beginning to glow. Her amulet shakes and trembles. Alexandra's body slowly emanates a bright yellow light.
Jocelyn takes a step back, shielding her eyes as the light gets brighter before it abruptly disappears.
What the? The spell didn't conclude. What the heck? Elowen inspects her diamond, it now being cold to the touch.
Try again, Mother.
Elowen repeats the process, reciting the arcane words more coherently and slowly. Her amulet shakes ever so slightly. Alexandra's cadaver glows a little, but again the light quickly dissipates.
Jocelyn's amulet radiates an intense divine light. Mother, why don't I give it a go? May I have the diamond, please?
Elowen looks hesitant, her demeanor souring. Is something affecting my magic? She whispers before giving Jocelyn the diamond.
Jocelyn looks a little surprised as the diamond glows and glimmers upon contact with her hand. She begins proclaiming the arcane words, her amulet pulsing with power, her free hand on Alexandra's temple. A radiant sphere of light originates and expands from Alexandra's chest, the entire room soon soaked in it. A beautiful, calm aura cleanses the room, a feeling of complete safety and benevolence. The light gradually fades, but the aura remains. Alexandra's body slowly moves.
Angelina, please return to the table.
Alexandra gasps, eyes flying open. Goblins! Get back!
Easy now. You're okay, Alexandra. The Goblin Fortress is far gone. Take deep breaths. And welcome back.
Welcome back indeed.
Jocelyn? Where the hells am I? What happened? Did I die? It's mostly a blur.
Yes. You perished in battle against the goblins. I saw your body. At Bronson and Camarier's request. I took you here to Imnescar and kept your body preserved daily.
I'm in Imnescar? You preserved my corpse? How long have I been dead for?
Nearly a week now.
A week? I feel like I've been napping for a few hours.
That's a good thing. If you can't remember much between the Goblin Fortress and now. Sune must be protecting your psyche. Thank you, Lady of Love.
Alexandra sits up, her throat rather dry. Thank you, Jocelyn. It feels good to be back, if a little jarring, but I'll get over it. She casts prestidigitation, cleaning her clothes, slowly getting to her feet.
Elowen set off briefly, returning with a glass of water. Here, Alexandra. Drink and feel refreshed.
Thank you, miss.
I'm Mother Elowen, Vice Superior of this beloved temple. A pleasure, Alexandra.
Pleasure is all mine. Jocelyn, where are the others?
I believe they're at the Fighting Guild.
Thank you for everything, but I must take my leave now.
Whoa. Slow down a minute. You've only just been brought back from the dead. Maybe you should take it easy for a bit.
Take it easy. Don't be absurd. I've been dead for a week. Time to start living again. And, I plan to make up for lost time.
Please heed my daughter's advice, Alexandra. There's much that has happened since your demise. Let Jocelyn bring you up to speed.
And what do you intend to do?
I have a circus event to prepare myself for. Jocelyn, if you bump into Sister Dianara or her boyfriend, Kirdem, please send them to my office.
Will do, Mother. You might want to sit down for this, Alexandra.
Oh, joy. Please, bring me up to speed. Quickly.
Returning to Camarier and Sarah Gray, you both prepare for the day ahead. Lamel remains quiet for the most part.
I still can't believe I indirectly let Roy escape. That won't happen again.
Do not judge or punish yourself, Camarier. I've done far worse in my lifetime. I'm more experienced in the whole prisoner thing.
Far worse. Such as?
You don't want to know. Trust-moi.
Very well. I believe we're close to Lady Cecilia's location. Another hour or so of traveling and we'll be there.
Glad to hear it. Let's get going and finish this mission.
As you head out, the usual checks will be needed, please.
Bardic inspiration to Sarigre.
Most appreciate.
My pleasure. Shit. That's a natural 1 for my perception check. Again, but natural 20 for my animal handling check.
That's 10 for survival, 14 for animal handling.
Continuing on, Camarier, you nearly end up careening into a ditch due to your thoughts and focus being elsewhere. Neither you nor your horse are harmed, but it does rattle you a bit. Nearly 2 hours later, you approach the edge of the center of River Esmel. The grand, beautiful open area of water almost shimmers in the morning sunlight.
Is there any sign of Cecilia at all?
Not from what you can see.
Camarier will cast Enhance ability, giving herself advantage on all wisdom checks. She'll then do a perception check. Natural 20, plus 5.
Very nice. Refocusing and searching the water with your keen eyes, you notice a heavily obscured figure deep underneath the water. Humanoid in shape.
Sarigre, there's someone down there beneath the water.
Sarigre immediately jumps into the lake, swimming further out and away from shore.
The outline of the figure gradually comes into view.
Sarigre holds his breath before diving underwater.
Sarigre, wait a minute.
Sarah Gray, you plunge below the surface, swimming towards the humanoid figure. Are you going to attempt to get her to the surface?
Yes, I am.
The surrounding water seems to fight against you, the currents forming and pushing against you. Make a strength check.
That's not good. That's a 9.
Sarah Gray, you get pushed back 20 feet. What's your constitution bonus?
+3.
You have 3 minutes before you start running out of air.
Sarigre retreat towards the lady again, retaliating against the currents.
Make another strength check, please.
Natural 20. +3.
Your dwarven muscles refuse to concede. You push back against the currents, grabbing the lady's waist and swimming towards the shore. Camarere, you see a whirlpool of water form behind Sarah Gray, soon forming into a giant humanoid form. Hollow dark circles where its eyes would be. Roll initiative. Sarah Gray, you're first. Then Camarere. Finally, the water monster.
How far away am I from the water's edge?
About 30 feet away.
Sarigre will swim towards the shore, carrying the lady with him, now above the surface. Once upon the shore, he sets the lady down safely, turning his attention towards the monstrosity. He draws his crossbow, firing 2 bolts. They land with swift ferocity, Sarigre reloading afterwards.
Sarigre. Camarere runs over, bestowing bardic inspiration to Sarigre, moving the lady away as far as she can. She casts a wave of enchantment magic upon the aquatic creature, debuffing it.
The water creature swims up to shore, whirlpools circling around it. It brings its fists down in both your directions. Its fists descend with surprising speed. Sarah Gray, you get punched with intense force. Camarere, the enchantment magic you graciously gave the creature flares as he just misses you. I need strength saving throws, please.
My end, 17.
I got 10.
Camarere, you get bombarded by a summoned wave, the creature grabbing you as your vision clears. You're dragged into its body, unable to breathe.
Sarigre springs forth, great sword in both his hands. He slashes with the fury of a comrade, a soldier. 2 heavy slashes are inflicted against the bastard chest, avoiding Camarere, of course.
Camarere loses concentration on her spell as she gets blasted with a tidal wave. She fights and resists against the creature's hold on her. Yes, 19. Camarere escapes, falling back onto the shore, coughing up water before turning to face the monstrosity. You will regret that? Camarere rubs her palms together, then rubs her hands, reciting freshly learned arcane words. A giant, volatile fireball erupts from her hands as she flings them forwards. The creature is too slow to react, the fireball slamming into it, a bombardment of water erupting everywhere.
Holy smokes. The creature you both now recognize as a water elemental groans in protest, its emotionless gaze set on you, Camarere. It brings its fist down in your direction again.
Cutting words.
The fist gets deterred by your reaction, playing a dissonant magical chord. The attack now missing. It goes for you once again. This one connects. You get struck square in the chest, unable to breathe for a moment. I need strength saving throws again, please.
Fantastic. That's 19.
That's 11 for my roll.
You get grappled and pulled back into the elemental's chest. Camarere.
Sarigre attacks the elemental, his arcane greatsword pulsing with thirst for enemy blood. First connect well. Natural 20 for the second. Sarigre does his battle cry as he crits. En air, Camarere?
Camarere thrashes and squirms as she tries to break free once more. She gets extremely close but falls just short. She tries not to panic as her lungs shriek.
The pressure inside your chest only intensifies. Camarere. You receive more damage as the elemental increases the pressure in his chest. Sarah Gray, he slams his fists down. You dodge both attacks easily, eyes still locked onto the elemental.
Sarigre get closé, trying to reach out and grab Camarere to yank her out after shooting his blade. He just managed to do so, pulling Camarere out, gently getting her behind him before redrawing his weapon, lunging at the damned elemental. He carves a deep slash into his neck, roaring intensely.
Camarere is on all fours as she coughs and nearly vomits from all the water trapped in her lungs. She wheezes before slowly getting back on her feet. She manages to shrug a greater healing potion, barely keeping it down. She performs the necessary components, moving to avoid getting Sarigre. She then launches a cone of fire, letting it cascade out from her open palms, feeling her blood emitting magical power. The water elemental avoids some of the fire, but still gets somewhat harmed.
The water elemental seems to shake its head, making its way to the lady you rescued, Sarah Gray. You both get attacks of opportunity.
Sarig just miss.
Kamari gets a good eating with her rapier.
The water elemental picks up the unconscious lady, turning and walking back towards the water.
Sarig rushes after his blood slashing downwards. He cleaves down the elemental's back, bringing his blade back around and down the back again.
Sarah Gray, how do you want to do this?
Sarig just hacks and slashes at the aquatic bastard until there's nothing left.
Kamari falls down onto her butt, exhausted from nearly dying back there. Twice. She coughs and rips her face. Her eyes duller than before. She casts healing word on the unconscious lady as she brings her back to shore, still coughing.
Sarig eventually composes himself, walking back to Kamarir. Are you alright, Kamarir?
I've been better, but I'll live. Thank you for rescuing me.
You're more than welcome. I've lost many comrades over the decades. I'm not going to lose another so easily.
Kamari nods before resting a finger on the lady's neck, checking her pulse.
Let me have a look, Kamarir. I've a fair amount of medical experience.
Be my guest. Kamari moves over.
Sarah Gray, roll of medicine, nature, or survival check.
Bardic inspiration.
Thank you. Survival it will be. Natural 20. +8. Plus bardic inspiration. 32 total.
Holy Mother of Mary. With a 32, you realize exactly what's wrong, Sarah Gray. This lady has been put into a state of deep sleep. You sense magic coming from her. Almost certainly a water-breathing spell. Hence why she still has a steady pulse.
I relay all of this to Kamarir, of course.
DM, is there any other magic coming from this woman?
Roll an Arcana check.
That's a natural 20. +7.
Oh my goodness. 2 nat 20s now. Very nice. There's transmutation, magic emanating from her. The water-breathing spell. No other magic can be sensed.
Elle lay her hand on her arm, casting Lesser Restoration.
The lady's eyes slowly open.
The lady sits up slowly, rubbing her face. What in the hells? Where am I?
It's okay, miss. You're safe now. Sarah Guerrier got you out from that lake over there. You are fully submerged and quite far down in its depths.
That's an understatement.
Do you remember what happened to you? Did someone kidnap you?
My head, my memories are a blur. I can't remember. Please let me be candid. I don't know who either of you are. For all I know, you could have dragged me out here, so why should I trust either of you?
Do you see any bindings on you? A bled turfo? Frais sans coercion?
Exactly. If we wanted to extort or kill you, we would have done it already.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's a 15.
You both make undeniable points. Very well. To whom do I owe the pleasure?
I'm Kamarir, adventurer of sorts.
I'm Sarig, soldier, adventurer, and temps mort.
Cecilia Cheneroff. I help where I can in my hometown of Imnescar.
Lady Cecilia, Laurent Gorston sent us to search for you. Our teammates are also out searching for a significant member of the fighting guild Bazar Sitfoot.
Marin? I wouldn't even count on him to run a bath, let alone track me down. And Baser is missing. This is absurd. Please, we've got to return to Imnescar as fast as possible. I can lend my full support and assistance once we get back to the Fighters Guild. I imagine you'll want a reward for your troubles too.
Everyone's safety is what I'm concerned about. Let's make tracks then, if everyone's ready to depart.
Cecilia hugs herself, biting her lips. You don't need to ask me twice. She rubs her hands together, turning and sneezing thrice, her clothes still wet.
Jondite, I'm sure with a spare blanket you can use to keep yourself warm.
If we don't, I'm sure there's a torch in one of our packs. And God bless you. Let's go.
Both parties are now riding back to Imnescar. For the sake of brevity, both teams can make it back as the sun begins to set at slightly different times. Outside the city, you see giant circus tents, stalls, and gorgeous lights and displays as Mr. Haley's Cirque will be open in a few hours. Cecilia makes her way to the Fighting Guild upon her arrival with Kamarir and Sarah Gray. Bronson and Kalaria return about an hour later with Baser. You all hug and exchange pleasantries with each other before heading to the Fighting Guild. In Roran's office is where everyone meets. Jocelyn is there, asking for you all. She waits outside the office, respectfully patient, Ruran is certainly pleased when Cecilia and Beza return with you all.
Gods be praised. I had little faith that I see both of you back here. It's so heartwarming when things actually work out.
My heart warms also, my friend. I was envisioning my demise back there on that wretched vessel, slain by a repugnant troll on board a decaying tipped ship. But alas, we are all home. Amongst friends, some old, some new, but all our hearts beat to the same rhythm, our souls steeled.
Cecilia sits slightly off to the side, dressed in new colorful robes, her hair brushed and washed.
Beza, old friend, you need to explain to me later why you went off the grid like that. You owe me that much. Lady Cecilia?
Ruran, please, just Cecilia.
Okay, Cecilia, I know we've had a brief conversation earlier, but we should pick up from there later also. Bronson, Camarir, Calaria, Sarigre, you all passed your mission with flying colors. Bronson, Camarir, Calaria, you've earned my trust, and welcome to the Fighting Guild. I'll give you all a grand tour of the place later. Right now, I've things to discuss with Beza and Cecilia, and we've a bugbear to track down further as well.
Before you all go, Cecilia reveals 4 coin pouches, setting them on Ruran's desk. Payment for your mission. 800 gold each.
Heli God.
Exactly. That's the most amount of gold I've ever received.
Same here.
The look on your face right now is priceless, Bronson.
You all accept and take your payment. Heading outside the office, Sarah Gray is off to the bar. Jocelyn greets the 3 of you.
Camaria, Bronson, Calaria. Good to see you all again.
Good to see you too, Jocelyn. You're looking exceptionally stunning. What's the occasion?
Oh. Thank you. Mr. Haley's cirque tonight. It's a bit of a formal place in terms of attire. Some go dressed in colorful outfits, others in costumes, others blending the two together. Are you all attending? I'll be there with Mother Elowen.
Well, we've been on the road for nearly 2 days now. We're quite ready to relax and recuperate.
An evening there sounds rather fun. I might be there. I'll need a little rest first, then find something nice to wear.
I might spend mine at the Duke's Knickers.
Mr. Haley's cirque sounds good, I suppose. If you're going, Kamare.
Regardless, I think you'll want to reconsider. Temporarily. Someone wants to catch up with you. From around the corner, Alexandra makes her way towards the group.
Alexandra merely smiles, raising an eyebrow.
Holy shit.
No freaking way.
Who's this?
Camarir, Bronson. Who's your friend? You haven't replaced me, have you? Is she your daughter? I somewhat remember the description.
Alexandra, this is Calaria, my daughter. Yes, Calaria, this is Alexandra.
Pleasure. Well, well. What a reunion. Nearly a week goes by without me in it, and now I hear you're out on high-stakes missions. What an upgrade.
I'll take my leave. See you at the circus tonight, maybe. Jocelyn heads off.
Okay, everyone, it's been a very long session, so I think we will conclude it here. You all level up to level 7 as well. Thank you, everyone, for watching and playing. Take care of yourselves and be kind. Farewell.